All right, here we go again. Just like the song, here we go again on our own. So, last time we were talking, I was, I always try to keep them pretty similar, just sticking to the whole concept of emotional intelligence, personal management, personal awareness, social awareness, social skills, mind body skill sets that we could use to to try and calm that amygdala down, which again, the amygdala is the right and left amygdala, and it's the thermostat for the brain, but it's just way outdated from BC, before Christ, meaning it was put in place for us there, and I guess you'd say evolved or whatever, but it hadn't evolved to the point where we need it to be, because we're not fighting tigers and lions and bears and in the woods anymore. It's a whole different. It's an entirely different scenario these days, obviously, than it was back then. Where our stresses are completely different, even from our, fathers and grandfathers at this point, I could say, depending on what age you are. But yeah, it's a totally. I mean, we've changed so much just in the past 50 years. It's just crazy. I was talking to somebody yesterday that I hadn't spoken to in 20 years, and I was like, yeah, this was before cell phones. I'm telling this person, and it was just interesting, because the problem was we couldn't get in touch with each other. We lost touch, and back in the day, you could call dial 1411, and John Broussard, Lafayette, Louisiana. Boom, they give you a phone number. But you can't do that these days. It's not the same. However, there's so many things that are easier. Instead of doing 1411, now you just go to Google Maps, boom, go where you want to go, or get the phone number you want to get. It's it's all different. It's just completely different, which is great. However, our subconscious mind is still set on yesteryear, and it's not set for the way life has it now. And for like ultra sensitive people like myself, it just like thank God I had two just tremendous parents. Loved me to death. I had so much to be thankful for. However, I was miserable as a child because I worried so much about just looking at hindsight, just the stupidest things, mainly, but some of them wasn't stupid, like my grades. I struggled in school, but I always made A's, B's, C's, D's, E's and F's, whatever. I made it all. I was a truly well-rounded student for sure when it came to everything. But I ended up graduating college to everybody else's surprise. For me, I knew I could do it. However, it took me a little bit longer than the average student, because I joined the National Guard and we got deployed or got activated, is what they called it back then, during the first Desert Storm. But anyway, and other than that, taking me out of school, I guess I really messed up my second semester of college. I didn't have enough discipline. And that's one of the reasons why I joined the Army at the time. Well, to prove to myself and my dad that I was a good person or something. I don't know what I wanted. I was trying to prove something, but whatever it was a painful proving lesson. Let me tell you. Oof, boy, didn't think that one out too good. But today it's great because the VA and all that is good. So bring it left with your right, you know. So in the the heat of battle, you know, you want to, when you want to get out of your, okay, this is great for married couples and everything else. In fact, gosh, it's something that I have to do pretty regular, it appears. But when you consciously aware that what you're doing whenever you're squeezing your right hand in this manner, you're activating your left brain to be dominant over the right and override it. Okay, so again, when we're in the best top position is whenever both brains simultaneously are, you know, crossing over like this. Even when you do like this, it activates. You're doing something. you're helping out. If you're aware of it, and even if you're not aware of it, really, that's the strange part. It just, your brain goes where it needs to go for. It's just a brilliant piece of machinery that we haven't figured out enough yet. However, through the studies of Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden, they're on all kind of different TV shows, you'll see that epigenetics is real. You know, being able to form new circuitry in our brain is real. If we cross our hands like this, just go instead of your left thumb being over your right thumb, then put it the opposite way. It just, even though it feels strange, what you're doing is you're building new connections because, okay, this is different. I'm so used to this, and then whenever I change it, I feel this knuckle kind of hurts, you know. If you start out with your right foot, if you're consciously aware, you always start on your right foot. Well, you want to next time start on your other foot, your left foot. Again, it's to do some different things every day because we're such creatures of habit. There's just a bunch of reasons why, you know, I feel is to do this is because, first of all, if you work out and you do the same exact routine but yeah, so, you know, again, to keep the brain all, like, just to know, how good is it to know that the left side of the brain is the happy side of the brain? It's the logical side. It's the non-emotional side, okay? So when you go left brain dominant, you're taking yourself out of that emotional side, you know. Of course, you still have access to everything, okay? It's not the point. It's a skill set you're building. You're trying to train the brain to be the happiest you can possibly be. All right, till next time, bring it left with your right and have a great, highly accomplishable day.